What's up, guys? This is Eddie Gray back at it again. Look, in this video, I'm going to show you how to monetize your music. Take a look right here. I've been able to make over $750 through this site alone. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that in, okay? But before we do, we first got to go through some affirmations. We're talking about Mr. Christian D. Larson, an American author. Right here, on number 1, he said, "Be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind." All right, why are we even talking about this? Because before we venture out into this world of actually monetizing your music and actually doing something different and new, you have to become somebody else in the process. All right, if you think that you're going to do the same stuff that you've always done and yield new results, it's not going to happen. You need to pull out something out of you that is so brand new, that is so fresh, that is so vigorous and powerful that life will be forced to change. It will bend because of your presence. Okay? So let's start reading some affirmations to get ourselves in that state of mind. Number 2, speak to everyone of happiness, only of health, and only of prosperity. So when you're out there in your conversations, in your day-to-day, do me a massive favor and let's stay in a good place, all right? Stay aligned. Speak of happiness. Don't speak of all the negativity that's going on. Don't even talk about all the trash on television. Don't do all that, okay? Give all your friends the feeling that they are valuable. You ever talk to a person? Hold on, let me go ahead and get this. Yeah. You ever talk to somebody and all they're doing is this, like as they're talking to you, like, "Oh yeah, what? Wait, what are you saying? Yep. Oh, wait, okay, cool." Yeah, that's annoying. All right, don't do that. Make people feel like they're special. Like right now, when we're on this call, I've got my undivided attention with you because you mean something to me. The people that I'm helping, the people that I've contributed to, I've helped thousands of creative people, just like you, composers, beat makers, producers, singers. I've helped a lot of people build their careers, but also I've helped a lot of people make money as well. And don't get me wrong, on the other side of that, I've made a lot of people a lot of money. I'm talking in tens and hundreds of thousands. So let's be clear, this is never just one-sided, right? We always have to help each other grow. So for every person that you make rich, for every person that you help, right? If you help them build their brand and build who they are, guess what? It's going to come right back to you as well. Number 3, give all your friends the feeling that they are valuable. That's great, right? Number 4, look at things from a positive point of view and turn positivity into a reality of life. So, in other words, you have the say in how this goes. It's all happening in your mind anyway, right? So we might as well just interpret it the way we want to. Just cause. Because what's the antithesis? We just lay down, get in the fetal position, and die, right? What's the point of that? We know that's inevitable, so let's just get it in right now while we're here, right? Let's just start monetizing our music. Let's just realize our dreams. Let's just start buying the best gear that we've ever bought. Let's buy all the plugins that we want to buy. Let's take over, right? That's the whole idea. Number 6, be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are of your own. Look, one of my clients, a member of hfmusicacademy.com, she just got her first placement on The Young and the Restless. It wasn't just because of me, but I had a big part. I connected her. I made all the connections, made sure that she was right. I walked through the process. So be happy about other people when they tell you about their wins. Don't be a hater, right? Get off that haterade. Let's make sure that we love each other and we're building each other up. And if you have people that are vexations, that are dirty, that are negative around you, don't even tell them about what you're up to, because all they're going to do is throw shade at what you're up to. So just, leave them out of the conversation. Just don't even mention it. Sometimes, you work around people like this. I remember 7 years ago, I used to be a personal trainer, right? That was like my actual gig. But I knew I had a dream in my heart and I had the will to succeed. And basically I created a number of courses and, I started this academy to help people realize their vision because I found the path, right? So let's keep going here. Number 8, always make those around you happy and keep a pleasant attitude to all those who address you. Isn't it nice when you meet people who are like easy to get along with? That's the best. That and funny people. Those are my favorite. Number 9, apply the largest amount of your time on self-improvement and no time in criticizing. Again, stop hating, right? Get back to yourself. Get back to like, how do I get better? If it's not the free throw, let's work on, the jumper at the elbow. If it's not the 15-footer, let's work on the three. Whatever it is, keep working on the various facets of your game. Let's go with number 10. Be too big to feel unrest, too noble to feel anger, too strong to feel fear, and too happy to tumble in adversity. We know adversity is going to happen. All right. What's important is that we then take the adversity and we conquer. You want to face it head on. All right. If you're not ready, if you're not strong enough yet, it's kind of like one battle at a time, right? Maybe you take on the first battle and you do the best you can, and then the next time it's going to come around again, and it's going to come around again and again until you conquer it. All right. And then you got to love the beginning. Be too big to feel unrest, too noble to feel anger, right? Don't be quick to anger. Try and relax, right? Work on all the issues. Too strong to feel fear, right? And we all know we're going to feel fear, but the whole point of it is that you do it anyway, all right? Number 11, hold a positive opinion of yourself and tell it to the world. Not through words of vanity, but through benevolence. So obviously hold yourself in high regard, right? If you've done the work, you should feel confident. If you've done the work, you should feel proud, right? But again, through benevolence, right? It's not about being vain. When I tell people that, I've had big contracts, $20,000 contracts, $10,000 contracts and above, it's not because I think I'm special. It's just that, wow, I'm excited that it's even possible, that the possibility exists for me to do it. And if I did it, then certainly you can too, right? And I did this all by myself. I've had mentors, don't get me wrong, I always credit my mentors. One of my mentors is Mr. Matt Thorne in Burbank. I love him. Mr. Edgar Rothermick, who writes all the great logic books, all these great people who helped me get to where I am right now. But essentially, it's been through my own efforts, right? And number 12, believe strongly that the world is on your side if you keep true to what is best within you. So be true to yourself, guys. Know thyself. So look, I want to show you guys how I've been able to make some cash on this site. Again, this is not that big of a deal, right? But hey, $750, right? That could go ahead, you could put half of that into like some Bitcoin, right? Save a little bit and then buy some plugins. So I want to show you guys how I was able to do this with this amazing site called Audio Sparks. It's really easy to work. The system's not difficult. It just takes a little bit of time, and you can get various streams. They have different categories, so do your research, but basically you can get placements and do all sorts of stuff here. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and just and get your music in the catalog. So I'm going to go to catalog right here. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's go to vendor. That's right. And then I'm going to go to track upload. All right. So let me go ahead and find a track. I've already pre-selected some non-exclusive tracks. Here's something that I wrote for a show called Catfish. So right now we're working with a pub, and we got a direct connection in there. If you're interested in these kind of briefs, please check us out, hfmusicacademy.com. We always have different briefs. We're working on the Snoop Dogg show right now, all sorts of great stuff. Paid briefs, non-paid, royalty-free stuff. It's great. So one of my favorite things about this business is that you can recycle and you can repurpose songs. For example, I wrote this for Catfish, but now that it's part of my non-exclusive bin, right now that it's part of my non-exclusive catalog, I can go ahead and reuse this so long as I abide by the contract. So in this case, this is a non-exclusive binding contract, so I can put this anywhere I want to. Now, one thing I want to make you aware about and hip to when it comes to Audio Sparks is, even though you have the option of making this non-exclusive or signing exclusively, which means that it basically becomes their song, it's non-exclusive in perpetuity. So you could never actually pull the music out. So I just want you to be absolutely clear about that, okay? Don't say that your guy Eddie Gray didn't tell you the details when you watched his video. So you can put the music in there, you can sign it non-exclusively or exclusively, but it is in perpetuity. Go ahead and read your contracts, stay on the up and up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going. I'm going to upload the track. It's pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and play this song for you while this loads. It's called Fish Cato. So let this load. Check this out. Been working on some new tunes, guys. I'm getting better every day. I'm getting stronger every day, guys. I'm feeling it. Here we go. That's your guy, Eddie Garrett. They're making money, making music. Let's go. All right. So here it is, Fish Cato. No need to retitle it. This is not exclusive. We're not hiding anything, right? This is just what it is. This is music. The genre is... This could be tricky sometimes because you have to look for genre and subgenre. And a lot of the time, you just do your best. I wouldn't consider this necessarily a lo-fi track, but that maybe synth robotronica. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Robotronica. And again, not that I even know that genre, but it's a subgenre, and this is electronic in nature. I would say that's probably the best. I wouldn't call this science fiction music. I suppose it could be categorized in there as well, but I know for sure that Audio Sparks kind of goes through the songs and sifts, so they may change anything if they wish. This is a full track. You can play with the pricing. I usually leave it as is. I enable licensing on stock music site. Just kind of let everything roll, right? And the one thing about Audio Sparks, the way that they work, is that it actually takes some effort, right? This is why I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. But if you guys need help, I'm going to offer you something at the end here where we actually help you guys set it up. So stay tuned for that. So here's a description of this track. So I'm going to go ahead and say Fish Cato was originally written for the show Catfish. Now you don't have to write this. I'm just doing this, because it's just another way to look at it, right? I've done so many of these, guys. I turned in 100 songs earlier this year into Audio Sparks. So, I'm always on this grind. Fish Cato was originally written for the show Catfish. It has both elements of the orchestra and electronic music. Although witty and, I try and have fun with this, guys. Look, if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be in a state of high vibration because I know that's what's going to yield the best results for me, okay? Although witty and quirky, this song is a statement. This song is a compliment to all things fashion, media, mobile, tech, art, dance, food, etc. You will enjoy this fresh sound. Brought to you by the award-winning. Oh wait, brought to you by. Okay, cool. I was gonna say by the award-winning composer Eddie Garrett, but you know what? It's all good. You will enjoy this fresh sound. How about just that? Boom, boom, boom. All right, good. The key words. This is really important right here. I'm gonna. You know what? I might actually have a little tool for you guys. I might be able to hook you guys up. This is, a lot of love from me to you. I'm gonna give you guys a little hookup. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, submission protocol. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so we're talking about description. You guys want to check this out. If you're interested in this, go ahead and let me know, and I will gladly send it to you, okay? So, support at hfmusicacademy.com. I'm going to go ahead and use terms from here. So, I would definitely say this has a sense of, anticipation, although this is in the wrong category. So, let's hit tab, and let's see, tab, yep. All right, anxious. I would definitely say it's a little nervous. Originally, when I wrote this, guys, the brief said something like, hey, we're looking for something quirky with electronic elements. It sounds fun and interesting. They didn't want your typical, modernized sound. They wanted something that sounded kind of trippy. So I just went ahead and, just started playing with Fab Filter and all the various tools at my disposal. And by the way, I show all my sessions, all the work that I do. I give away templates on hfmusicacademy.com. So if you're interested in learning more, in terms of really getting in the sessions, right? Because that would have made a big difference for me when I first started 7 years ago. I've only been doing this for 7 years, and I've been able to climb the top of the mountain, man. I swear, I'm just loving the fact that it's possible to do this work, right? That you can actually make some cash. I just love it. I love it. And now I'm showing other people how to do it, so it's the best, man. See, I guess we can call this contemplative. Okay, so let's kind of keep going. I would say a minimum of 10, 20, 30 in here, okay? So let's go cool. I don't think this really sounds that creepy. I mean, I guess it could, depending on. But let's see. Elegant. Could we call this elegant? Maybe strange. Strange, enchanting. So you see what I'm doing, right? I'm just taking from this list. Now, I'm not even going to tell you guys where I got this list, but let me tell you. It's I got it from a next level spot. So I'm going to hook you guys up. You guys want to go ahead and email me, and I'll make sure you get it, okay? Been able to do a lot of fun stuff in this industry. If you guys didn't know, I did the music for the Kim Kardashian show, the Kim Kardashian West Justice Project documentary. I was the head composer on that. Just having fun, right? Just loving it. Working on the new Snoop Dogg show right now. Yeah, I think this is kind of haunting in some ways. Just working on so many different briefs. I have a gig this weekend. I'm producing this group, and yeah, it's gonna be great, man. It's just amazing. Like, I'm still floored by the fact that you can do this. Let's see, mysterious, nervous, optimistic, pensive. Yeah, let's call it pensive, right? So this makes it a lot easier rather than having to think of all these adjectives yourself. Quirky, did I mention quirky? Yeah, I think when you mention it up here, it's not a good idea to mention it down there. So make sure you're on top of this. Make sure you're not watching Netflix as you're trying to do this, okay? Quaint, yeah, let's go with quaint. Is that how you spell that? Boom, nailed it. All right, good. Quirky, seductive, serious. Would not call this sexy. Sincere, sinister, smooth, sneaky. Maybe sneaky. I would say there are definitely sneakier songs in this, but hey, more or less. Hold on. Let's see. Tough, trippy, uplifting, upbeat, warm. Whimsical. I'll take whimsical. All right. So I'm going to stop right there, but you guys get what I'm saying. Take your time. Get those descriptions in. So I'm the only writer on this. I do recommend collaborating with people. I do recommend getting that in. That allows you to, double or triple your productivity. But since I'm the only writer, we leave this at 50% because they get the other half. The composer and publisher share should always equal 100. All right, so they get 50, I get 50. Let's go. Let's make some money. All right, so here are some exclusions. Like, hey, I don't want to use my track in porno. I don't want to promote tobacco. Anything religious, whatever, all this stuff, not into it. I just want to make some music, live life, and love. That's it. And make money, of course. All right, cool. So BPM, you have a BPM counter here. It kind of figures out the BPM for you, so that's sweet. Vocals, this is an instrumental, right? Format, it's hard to say. This is not really a quartet. I mean, I would call it a synth ensemble, but if you have something a bit more musical, you may want to look into this. Now, trip out on this, okay? Because these guys allow you to kind of select all the instruments. So you'll get used to this and you'll get fast over time. But again, I'm going to offer you something so we can automatically get this set up for you, okay? Because it will actually return a yield. You'll actually see some cash from this. You just got to make sure that you put in enough music, all right? If the music is good enough, it will get placed. I can't guarantee that it'll happen, but most likely you do enough songs, right? You keep working at it. Just like anything else, it takes time and it'll grow over time. But yeah, no guarantees, guys. We don't know. You know, there's that element of chance with anything. But look, if there's a will, there's a way, and you will make it happen. Okay. And if it's not in this site, you'll get it in another one. Okay. So look, this song has a bass. I know there's a cello in here, a contrabass. There's a electric bass. I'm starting to think of all the other elements. Let me go ahead and hear this back real quick. Let's see where in here somewhere. Let's hear it. Okay, to enhance the sales, go ahead and configure 20. I usually start from right to left. So let's see. I would say this sounds wondrous. What else we got here, team? Let's go. Let's see. I don't like to like pay specific attention. I just kind of glance over and then just see if anything kind of resonates with me. Subtle, it's soft in some ways. Sexy, serious, serene, sentimental. Say it's fairly sentimental, reflective, pensive, not patriotic, not raw. Let's see what else. Primitive, not really. Pulsating, questioning, quirky, rambling. Let's keep going here. What else we got? So let me see. I'm at 13. All right, let me go to the left side of the screen. Curious. What else we got? Delicate, determined, disenchanted, disillusioned. Let's go with not forceful, flowing. Let's see, graceful, good, glorious, funky, frisky. I like that one. Let's go. Being a little frisky. What else? We got honest, helpless, hectic, joyful, jumpy, and light. All right, cool. So here we go. We got 20 of those. And then again, same thing here. I go right to left just because I've looked at the left to right so many times. So I got to be honest. I kind of stick to the right side first. So that's nothing in the dance world. So we're gonna keep cranking over here. I could see this playing, like a on hold kind of situation. Definitely not Broadway. This is not a classical tune. This could probably work for some like news stuff, like in the background kind of thing. Maybe a documentary, that seems pretty hip. Maybe a commercial. I could see some credits perhaps. HBO, right? You guys know that's like my next thing that I'm working on. I'm trying to get to the next level. Let's go film theme song. What else we got? Infomercial. Maybe it's a little weird, like too strange for info. Flash animation. Okay, I'll take that. That's 10 right there. If there's anything over here, I'm just going to take a quick look. I think we should be clear. I think we covered. Oh, you know what? This could go into sci-fi a little bit. Let me go ahead and give it a flash animation. And I'm going to go with sci-fi just as a category. Sweet. All right, so that's 10 there. If this is country specific, this isn't, right? Because this is just like a hybridized modern cinematic tune, if you would like to call it that. So here's the track. Here's the asking price. They do have two prices based on a buyout, which the client would be able to use in perpetuity. Hence, you get a higher share. Those are always the best deal, but a lot of the times you just get the base price, and you also get paid here for streaming. Again, they have more than one service. They have forget the name of the services, but they have other services where they will pitch your music to. So then at the end of this process, you basically say yes, save and continue. All the information has been saved, right? We're corroborating the price points. Everything's looking good. I'm ready to get paid. Thank you so much. So grateful. And that is how you do it right there. Okay? So look, I want to be clear about something. Many of you will not do this, and many of you will simply not succeed. I've seen it time and time again. I've worked with hundreds, if not thousands of people all across the world at this point, from all countries, and the patterns are the same, right? We're all human beings. People do not want to do what feels uncomfortable. They do not want to do it if there's an element of chance. If there is a possibility that they will fail, they won't do it. So this is an opportunity that I'm going to give you right now where we can actually do the work for you. You send us the music, you send us a name, username, a password that we will fill in. You can change the password later, and we will create all of this for you. Okay, it's up to you. You can do all the work. I want you to do the work, but some of you simply won't, right? You just don't have the time. Maybe you get home after a long day, whatever it is. Let us help you. I've been there before. I wish I had somebody like this at my side, at my corner, saying, come on, you can do it. Let's go. Get back up. Get back up. Get back up. So it's time that you allow us to help you. If you're interested, I want you to email support@hfmusicacademy.com. I'm going to have one of my programmers work on this, set it all up for you, all right, so that basically you get all the information within a couple of days. It's a very quick turnaround, all at the price of $99. All right, we're going to upload a couple of songs for you. It'll all be done really clean, really nice. We do this work all the time. And so the reason we're doing this is because we see that people need support. All right, I have an academy. We've got a bunch of members, and we see that this is something that they're missing, right? They just need kind of an extra hand. So if you're interested, I want you to email support@hfmusicacademy.com. What could $750 do for you? All right, that's what I want you to tell me. Go ahead and leave it in the comments. Like, what would that do for your life, right? What kind of difference would that make? And look, the master plan, again, as I said in the beginning, is to repurpose the cues, right? Recycle them. So we make $650 here, right? And I'm going to show you how to make more money, all right? On another side, you can watch my last video. Let's say we make an extra $200 on there. And then through our PRO, we make an extra $3,000 every quarter, or hopefully more. But I'm just saying, this is how we start to build up our catalog, our resume, okay? And then we start to build a pool of clients on top of that, right? You're getting 500 here, 1,000 here, 2,000. This weekend I have a gig. These guys are paying me some really good money to get out there and produce. So I'm just saying it's possible. And I want this for you because I know what the struggle is like. I get it. Trust me, I've been there. For 4 years, I did not sleep. You can ask my team, you can ask my wife. I basically just worked and worked. Every night I was probably getting 2 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour. There were times where I didn't even sleep for 2 days in a row. Clean, guys, just drinking coffee and just like pushing. All because I really wanted this more than anything. More than anything that this life had to offer. I needed music. And I'm here today. Not everyone gets to make it to the mountaintop. I get that. But some people do. And I want that to be you. So I need you to help me out here. Help me help you. All right? If you feel called, I want you to email support@hfmusicacademy.com. And don't wait. Because waiting is for losers. That's just the plain and honest and simple truth. If you wait, you will lose. It's the person that shows up first. It's the Eddie Gray that gets up in the morning, that doesn't sleep, that gets that client. Guys, I've had big clients, big deals, big contracts. I've got the studio of my dreams. I'm sitting in it right now. I am hooked up. I want to hook you up. All right, so do me a big favor. Email support@hfmusicacademy.com. We're going to get your account set up. Right, this is only for 5 applicants. Why is it only 5? There's only so much that we can do, guys. You guys know that I'm busy. You know, Robert, my assistant, we got a lot of stuff going on. So we can only service a couple of people at a time. I will be doing this monthly just to kind of make sure that I'm tapping into, the various people that really want to get into this. But look, it's a real thing. You have to start creating a pool of clients and start creating residual income, and eventually it will be enough to be able to hold you over, carry you over, so that A, you can either make the jump, or B, you can use the income how you wish. Vacations, savings, right? Cryptocurrency, whatever you're into, whatever your bag is. Okay? All right, guys, look. I think I have given you massive value, right? Take the time out of my schedule with all the publishing deals I got going, with all the various contracts that I have right now. I just need to always come back to who I was. And who I was a guy with the laptop, a guy with the dream, 4 gigabytes of RAM, a Scarlet, right? The real basic one, the small guy, the little guy, $80, right? That's all I had. I had some Rockets. I think they were like $100, maybe $200. And all I wanted to do was just be able to make music. And look, I've been crushing it, guys. Look at this song that I just wrote for the Snoop Dogg Believe. Check this out. All right, cool, guys. Look, I'm going to get out of here. Let me help you. Okay, support hfmusicacademy.com. And then last thing, if you're interested in how to produce music like that, go ahead and check us out, hfmusicacademy.com. My name is Eddie Gray, here to serve you, here to support you, here to champion you on your way to success. I'm so happy because some of you are going to get this. Just like my client, my member at hfmusicacademy.com, who's getting a placement on The Young and the Restless in a couple days, you too will be able to succeed. So thank you guys very much. Much love, much respect. Keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving, and keep your frequency high. Stay up, guys. I'll see you later.